The strength of privacy. In today's interconnected world, where sharing every aspect of our lives has become the norm, there is great power in maintaining privacy. The idea of making progress in silence and celebrating major achievements discreetly is more than just a popular phrase, it is a strategic approach embraced by many successful individuals throughout history. Consider inventors diligently refining their creations in solitude or entrepreneurs developing groundbreaking ideas away from the public eye. For these individuals, privacy is not merely about personal space, it serves as a crucial environment for fostering innovation and growth, free from external interference. Keeping our plans and ambitions confidential provides a psychological advantage. When we are not influenced by external pressures or seeking validation from others, we can fully focus on our objectives. This inward concentration allows us to channel our energy more effectively, often leading to remarkable achievements. Take the example of James Dyson, the inventor of the bagless vacuum cleaner. He spent 15 years working in seclusion, creating over 5,000 prototypes before finally achieving success. Had he openly shared his struggles and setbacks, he might have faced discouragement or criticism that could have derailed his progress. His perseverance ultimately led to a groundbreaking innovation that transformed an entire industry. This principle extends beyond invention and entrepreneurship. When it comes to personal growth, maintaining privacy around our goals and progress can protect us from well-meaning yet potentially discouraging opinions. Sharing ambitions too soon may invite doubt, criticism, or even unintentional sabotage, sometimes from those closest to us. Privacy creates a safe space for experimentation, allowing us to make mistakes and grow without the pressure of external judgment. The ability to explore freely and learn from failures is crucial for both personal development and creative breakthroughs, empowering us to take risks that we might otherwise avoid under constant scrutiny. In an era where oversharing has become the norm, safeguarding our privacy requires thoughtful planning and discretion. It is important to be mindful of what we share and with whom. This does not mean isolating ourselves or cutting off connections entirely, rather, it is about finding a balance that aligns with our values and goals. A practical approach is to compartmentalize different aspects of our lives, allowing us to maintain control over what we reveal while still engaging meaningfully with others. We can have some places where we are more open and others where we keep things private. For example, we may share our hobbies or social activities but keep our career goals or personal development plans private. One option is to wait to share until we've made good progress or reached a milestone. This helps keep our plans safe when they're still developing and lets us show a better and more impressive outcome when we choose to share. Have a small group of trusted friends to share our journey with. These people can offer help, feedback, and accountability without the dangers of sharing with a larger group. Choose these confidants carefully. They should be people who respect our privacy and truly care about our well-being. When we value privacy, our relationships can become deeper. Rather than sharing everything we do, we focus on having deeper conversations. We improve our listening skills, stay focused in our conversations, and think carefully about what we say and why. The idea behind private moves, major wins, is to take back control of our personal stories. In a fast-paced world where information is always being shared, deciding to prioritize privacy can be a strong way to take care of yourself and feel more in control. When we keep our actions to ourselves, we allow ourselves the freedom to focus on our goals without distractions. We keep our ideas and goals safe from being revealed too soon and facing possible setbacks. When we reach those big wins, they usually bring us a deeper sense of personal happiness and a bigger effect on the world around us. As we continue on our path of personal and professional growth, we don't have to share every step we take. Sometimes, the smallest actions can result in the biggest achievements. Privacy gives us not only safety but also the chance for real and meaningful progress. Lesson 1: Share less, accomplish more. In today's connected world, sharing every part of our lives feels natural. Social media platforms motivate us to share our everyday experiences, thoughts, and dreams, leading to a culture of ongoing sharing. But this common habit of sharing too much can lead to surprising effects on our ability to reach our goals and fulfill our dreams. Psychologists and successful people have noticed that sharing and achievement are connected in a way that when one goes up, the other tends to go down. Sharing our plans, goals, and progress with others can make us feel like we've achieved something before we actually have. Feeling like we've accomplished something when we haven't can make us less motivated and less like to finish the tasks we plan to do. Think about when you last told your friends or followers about a new goal you were excited about. Did you see a small change in your motivation after that? Sharing can give you a feeling that is similar to reaching the goal itself. When we get positive feedback and encouragement from others about our plans, our brains release dopamine, which is known as the feel-good neurotransmitter. Even though this may feel nice right now, it can actually reduce our motivation to do the hard work needed to make those plans happen. Also, sharing too much can create more pressure and expectations from people around you. When we share our plans, we unintentionally allow others to watch how we are doing and keep us responsible. Accountability can be helpful in some situations, but it can also lead to stress and anxiety that isn't needed. Worrying about what others think can hold us back, making it difficult to move forward and reach our goals. To make the most of privacy and accomplish more, we should use a strategy of sharing only what is necessary. This doesn't mean we should be secretive or cut ourselves off from others. It means being more careful about what we share when we share it and with whom we share it. A good way to share selectively is to wait before you share something. Before sharing your new goals or ideas, take some time to make real progress first. This method helps you gain momentum and confidence privately, avoiding distractions or discouragement that might arise from sharing too soon. Another approach is to build a small reliable group of friends with whom you can discuss your goals and achievements. These people should be selected based on their skill in giving helpful feedback and real support. By sharing only with this specific group, you can enjoy the motivation that comes from accountability while avoiding the possible downsides of sharing with a larger audience. See how valuable internal validation is. We often talk about our goals and successes to get approval and recognition from others. True satisfaction and motivation come from inside ourselves. When you concentrate on your own achievements and growth instead of looking for approval from others, you can keep a stronger and more lasting motivation to reach your goals. Adding times for focused, uninterrupted work to your schedule can really help increase productivity. Now is a good time to think about stepping away from social media and other platforms that promote constant sharing. This provides a place for focused work and helps you make significant progress without the urge to share every little detail as you go. The biggest accomplishments usually take place quietly. Many successful people prefer to work quietly, showing their achievements only when they are complete. This method keeps your ideas and plans safe from critics or competitors, and it gives you the chance to improve and perfect your work without outside stress. When you start sharing less and focusing on achieving more, you might see changes in how you relate to and interact with others. People might find your activities and achievements more interesting since they can't always see what you're thinking and planning. Having a bit of mystery can improve your personal and professional relationships. It can lead to deeper conversations and interactions when you decide to open up. Even though many people feel the urge to share their lives online today, it's very important to keep some privacy around our goals and dreams. When we share less and concentrate on real achievements, we can find greater motivation, reduce unnecessary stress, and achieve more in the end. Before you share your latest goal or project, take a moment to think. Could this be a chance to use privacy to help you achieve even more success? Lesson 2: Quiet protects achievement. In a world where we are always urged to share, post, and show every part of our lives, the importance of silence is often overlooked. In this silence, success finds its best protection. Staying silent about our goals, progress, and successes can be a powerful strategy on our path to achieving success. When we decide not to talk about our goals and plans, we build a shield around our dreams. This silence protects us, keeping away possible challenges and negative influences that could come when we share our dreams with others. When we keep our plans private, we reduce the chance of outside interference like discouragement, doubt, or even sabotage from people who might not support us. Additionally, being quiet helps us concentrate our energy on ourselves, directing it towards our goals instead of wasting it on explaining, defending, or justifying our decisions to others. When we stop talking about what we're doing, we have more time and mental space to actually do it. Focusing inward can help you concentrate better, work more efficiently, and achieve greater results. Silence not only protects us from outside negativity, but also offers us more than that. It protects our ideas when they are still new and delicate. Many great ideas and accomplishments began as small sparks of inspiration that, if revealed too early, might have been snuffed up by doubt or criticism. When we keep these ideas to ourselves, we allow them to grow and turn into strong plans before sharing them with others. Silence helps avoid problems that might get in our way. When we talk about our plans, we unintentionally invite others to share their opinions, give advice, and sometimes even compete with us. Feedback can be helpful, but receiving too much of it, especially at the beginning of a project or goal, can be too much to handle and not very useful. Staying silent helps us steer clear of possible problems that can come from others' good intentions even if their advice isn't quite right. Building a silent success mindset takes practice and discipline. It means holding back from sharing every achievement and difficulty and instead keeping our successes and struggles to ourselves. This doesn't mean shutting ourselves off or being secretive. It means being careful about what we share and with whom. A good way to develop this mindset is to concentrate on the internal benefits of our work instead of looking for approval from others. When we find joy in our work and our own development, we rely less on the approval or recognition from others. This internal locus of control helps us stay determined and makes us tougher when we face challenges. Being patient is another important part of the silent success mindset. In a world where we want things right away, being able to work steadily towards a goal without needing constant praise or updates is an important skill. It needs belief in the process and faith in what we can do. When we practice patience, we give ourselves the time and space to really improve our skills or reach our goals without feeling the stress of being watched all the time. But keeping quiet doesn't mean we can't share or celebrate our achievements. It's about picking the right time and the right people. When we finally share our achievements, the effect is often stronger because it surprises people instead of being the expected result of a well-known plan. Silence can be a strong partner in our journey toward success. It offers protection from negativity, a place for concentrated work, and a space for our growing ideas to thrive. By embracing the power of silence, we create an environment conducive to deep, meaningful progress. As we go through our personal and work lives, lest we don't have to say everything we think, share every plan, or announce every success, in the calm moments between our words, we often discover the strength, focus, and clarity required to make our dreams come true. When used wisely, silence can be a powerful tool that helps us achieve our biggest successes. Lesson 3: Keep your calm, safeguard your goals. In today's connected world, where sharing is common, understand the need to protect your peace and keep your plan safe. The link between feeling calm inside and reaching your goals is deeper than most people think. When you protect your dreams and stay calm, you make a space that helps you succeed and grow personally. One main reason to safeguard your peace is the presence of energy vampires around us every day. Some people, without meaning to, take away our emotional and mental energy by being negative, creating drama, or always needing attention. When you share your plans and progress, you may unintentionally let negative people into your life. They can take away your excitement and might disrupt what you're trying to achieve. Finding energy vampires is the first step to safeguarding your peace. They could be coworkers who frequently have issues to talk about, friends who often create drama in your life, or even family members who unintentionally hinder your progress with advice that, while well-meaning, can be discouraging. After you identify these people, it gets simpler to set boundaries and reduce their effect on your mental well-being and your goals. Building a shield around your goals doesn't mean you have to isolate yourself from others. It means choosing carefully what you share and who you share it with. This choice helps you keep control of your story and shield your goals from unwanted outside opinions or criticism. A good way to protect your plans is to create a personal rule about what you share with others. You could have a small group of trusted friends to talk about your goals and how you're doing. Choose these people with care. Seek out those who are supportive, constructive, and respectful of your privacy. When you keep your plans to a smaller group, you lower the chances of facing negative comments or unwanted suggestions that might affect your confidence or change your direction. Managing your digital presence is another important part of keeping your peace. In a time when social media promotes regular updates and sharing, it's crucial to hold back from sharing every detail of your journey. Think about having a digital diet where you intentionally reduce the personal information you share on the internet. This keeps your plans safe from others and adds a bit of mystery to what you're doing. Protecting your plans means building a strong sense of independence and trust in yourself. When you rely less on what others think or say, you can stick to your path more easily even when things get tough or don't go as planned. Make it a habit to celebrate your progress on your own. Recognize your efforts and achievements without needing approval from others. Protecting your peace and guarding your plans is not only about defense. It's also about building a space that supports your goals. You may need to organize your space to reduce distractions, create routines that help you reach your goals, or try activities like meditation or journaling to keep your mind clear and focused. Your energy and attention are limited resources. By keeping your plans safe and maintaining your peace, you're saving these important resources for what really counts, working towards your goals and taking care of your well-being. This doesn't mean being secretive or overly cautious, but instead creating a good sense of boundaries and being careful about what you share. As you start this journey towards more privacy and protection, you might face some pushback from people who are used to having open access to your thoughts and plans. Clearly and kindly express your boundaries. Your desire for privacy is not about pushing others away. It's an important part of your personal growth and reaching your goals. Keeping your peace and safeguarding your plans is an effective way to stay focused, save energy, and boost your chances of success. By building a shield around your goals, managing your interactions with negative influences and fostering self-approval, you prepare yourself for important personal and professional development. Your dreams and goals are valuable. Take care of them and protect them well. Lesson 4: Success creates hidden adversaries. Success has both good and bad sides. It offers rewards, recognition, and a feeling of success, but it also comes with a hidden cost that many people miss: the formation of secret enemies. As you achieve success in your personal life or career, you might unintentionally attract people who feel resentment, jealousy, or negativity towards you. This chapter looks at the reasons behind this phenomenon and offers tips for achieving success while avoiding unwanted negative attention. People's minds are complicated, and envy is a strong feeling that can make even kind people act like hidden enemies. When you succeed, it can make others feel inadequate or resentful, especially if they see themselves as competing with you or believe they deserve the same success but haven't reached it. This envy can show up in different forms ranging from quiet undermining to clear sabotage. Knowing how envy works is important for identifying and handling hidden adversaries. Envy usually comes from a person's own doubts and unmet wishes. Seeing someone else reach their goals can remind them of what they feel they are lacking. This pain can turn into resentment and sometimes a wish for the successful person to fail. This reaction reveals more about the envious person than it does about you or what you've accomplished. It can be tough to spot hidden negativity from others because secret enemies often hide their real emotions. They might act like helpful friends or co-workers, but they can have bad intentions inside. Covert negativity can show up in different ways, like giving backhanded compliments, spreading rumors or false information, keeping important details or chances to yourself, or quietly sabotaging your efforts. Notice when what people say doesn't match what they do and listen to your gut if something seems wrong in your dealings with some people. To achieve success without drawing too much attention and reducing the chance of making hidden enemies, think about using a strategy of quiet accomplishment. This doesn't mean keeping your successes a secret, but being careful about how and when you talk about your achievements. Enjoy your successes quietly or with a few close friends and family members. When talking about your achievements, emphasize the effort and commitment that contributed to your success instead of the success itself. This method can help people view your accomplishments as something you worked for instead of seeing them as a threat or a way to compare themselves to you. One good approach is to help others as you succeed. Seek chances to guide, help, or work together with people nearby. When you assist others in achieving their goals, you foster a supportive atmosphere that can reduce feelings of jealousy and bitterness. This method helps others and also strengthens your own success while building a network of true supporters. Staying humble and thankful can help avoid making hidden enemies. Recognize how luck, timing, and the help of others contribute to your success. Your achievements are still impressive, and sharing them this way makes them easier for others to connect with, reducing the chance of any negative feelings. Show real gratitude to everyone who has helped you along the way regardless of how minor their contribution might seem. Build emotional intelligence and empathy. Make an effort to see things from the viewpoints and emotions of others. If you think someone may feel threatened or jealous of your success, handle the situation with kindness. A genuine talk or a kind act can turn someone who might be seen as an enemy into a friend. It's good to know about hidden enemies, but it's also important not to get too paranoid or suspicious. Most people are not trying to harm you, and thinking negatively about others can hurt your relationships and mental health. Focus on making real connections and being around people who cheer for your achievements and help you grow. Success will change your relationships and how people see you. By learning about envy, spotting hidden negativity, and using strategies to handle success carefully, you can reduce the chances of making secret enemies. True success isn't only about what you achieve for yourself. It's also about how you manage that success and how it affects the people around you. When you look at your achievements with humility, kindness, and a willingness to work together, you can appreciate your hard work while creating a supportive atmosphere for everyone. Lesson 5: Not everyone is worthy of your story. In today's connected world, many feel the need to share everything about their lives with others. Social media platforms motivate us to share our everyday experiences, thoughts, and feelings, leading to a culture of ongoing openness. This chapter seeks to question that idea and highlight how important it is to be selectively vulnerable. Not everyone should know your story. Sharing your experiences, struggles, and successes is very personal, and doing so without care can make you feel open and vulnerable. Additionally, sharing too much can sometimes lead to confusion, criticism, or even misuse of your personal information. To get through this complicated situation, find reliable friends. These are people who have shown that they can be counted on, are helpful, and truly care about your well-being. They celebrate your successes with joy and provide comfort during your tough times without any judgment. Creating a small group of trusted people lets you share your story in a safe space where you can be yourself without worrying about negative outcomes. Finding trustworthy people can be tricky. It takes time watching closely and sometimes trying things out to see what works. Notice how people respond to your wins and losses. Do they provide real help or do they appear to take pleasure in your trouble? Can they keep your secrets, or do you notice your personal information getting shared in your social circle? These clues can help you figure out who should have access to your inner world. After you find your trusted circle, it's also important to learn ways to handle intrusive questions from others. In various social settings, you might meet people who think they have the right to ask for personal information about your life. Knowing how to politely and firmly keep your boundaries is an important skill. A useful method is to change the direction of conversations. If someone asks you a question that makes you uneasy, you can redirect the conversation to them instead. People like to share about themselves, and this can help take the attention off your own life. A different approach is to give broad, vague responses. If someone asks about your career plans, you might say, "I'm looking into some exciting opportunities right now." This answers the question without sharing too much detail that you want to keep private. You can just say that you don't want to talk about certain topics. It may feel a bit awkward initially, but if you clearly and politely state your boundaries, most people will respect them. Choosing when to share your story doesn't mean you're being secretive or untruthful. It's about keeping healthy boundaries and safeguarding your personal story. Your story is an important part of you, and you have the right to decide who is included in it. Also, mystery holds power. Keeping some details of your life to yourself can create an interesting aura that helps you in both personal and work situations. People are naturally curious, and a little mystery can make you more interesting and memorable. Sharing can help build connections and promote understanding, but be careful about who we share with and what we share. It's perfectly fine that not everyone should know your story. When we choose carefully about when to be vulnerable, we safeguard our inner selves and keep control over our own stories. This doesn't mean shutting everyone out, but instead being selective about who we let into our close circle. By doing this, we build stronger, more meaningful relationships with the people who really belong in our lives while also keeping healthy boundaries with everyone else. Your story is yours to share or keep to yourself depending on what you want. Lesson 6: Stay low-key about your progress. In a world that often pushes us to share everything, there's a special strength in keeping our personal growth journey to ourselves. Self-improvement is a personal journey that can have its highs and lows. When you decide to keep your growth to yourself, you make a special place for change away from outside opinions and pressures. When we announce our plans to change or get better, we often feel like we've already succeeded too soon. This idea called social reality can really slow us down. When we share our goals, we get a boost of dopamine that feels similar to actually reaching those goals. Feeling like you've accomplished something when you haven't can make you lazy and less eager to do the work needed. Also, staying low-key about your growth helps you concentrate on yourself without the ongoing need for approval from others. When we talk about our journey openly, we can start to worry more about what others think of our progress instead of focusing on the real improvements we're achieving. Changing our focus can throw us off track and make us feel discouraged if we don't get the recognition or support we hope for from others. Keeping things private in personal development helps protect you from unwanted advice and criticism. Feedback can be helpful, but not every comment is useful or applies to your personal path. When you keep your growth to yourself, you can decide whose opinions affect your journey. This careful method makes sure you are guided by people who really get your goals and help you with your vision. One more advantage of private growth is the ability to try new things and learn from mistakes without worrying about what others think. Growing usually means trying things out and learning from mistakes, and being afraid of failing in front of others can stop us from taking important chances. Keeping your journey to yourself allows you to explore, make mistakes, and learn in a comfortable environment without worrying about what others think. This method doesn't suggest that you should completely cut yourself off from others. It suggests that you should choose carefully who you share your journey with. Think about building a small group of trusted friends who can offer real support and helpful advice. Choose these people carefully. Look for those who truly care about you and understand the importance of keeping things private. As you move forward on your personal growth journey, you might see something interesting happen. The people around you begin to notice changes in you, even if you haven't mentioned them. This kind of recognition is usually more impactful and fulfilling than any praise you might get from sharing your goals. It shows the real noticeable changes you've made in your life. Staying modest about your growth helps you keep a humble attitude. In a world where social media often promotes bragging and self-promotion, it's refreshing and appealing to see someone who works on themselves quietly. This calm assurance usually earns more respect than boastful claims of personal growth. The biggest changes often occur quietly. Imagine a seed growing in the soil. It quietly changes and develops until it's ready to push through the ground. Your personal growth can happen gradually, building strength and resilience until it shows in what you do and how you act. As you start or keep going on your path of self-improvement, try to hold back from sharing every detail. Focus that energy on the work of growing. Keep a private record of your progress if you want to track it, but don't share the specifics. Enjoy your wins in a low-key way. Think about your losses on your own, and allow the outcomes to show what you've achieved. Over time, you might see that this method helps you grow personally and also alters how you view success. You may find a stronger inner drive that doesn't rely on approval from others. You will feel accomplished from the real changes you notice in yourself, not from what others think of you. When you keep your growth to yourself, you create a strong story of change that happens naturally in your life. You are the writer of your own story, creating each chapter with purpose and honesty. When you come out changed and prepared, the effect of your growth will be stronger because it was developed in a calm, supportive space of privacy. Lesson 7: Happiness doesn't need to be declared. In today's connected world, we often feel the need to share every happy moment, achievement, and milestone. Social media platforms allow us to share our happiness with others easily. But does this ongoing desire for approval from others really benefit us? Happiness doesn't need to be declared. Real happiness and satisfaction come from within and don't need outside approval to be genuine or important. When we often share our happy moments, we unintentionally rely on how others respond to confirm our experiences. This can create a harmful pattern where we start to judge our happiness based on how many likes, comments, or reactions we get. Happiness is not something we do for others. It's a personal feeling that loses its true essence when we try to show it off. Also, sharing our happiness right away can make it feel less intense and not last as long. Psychologists have discovered that when something good happens to us, taking a moment to enjoy it ourselves before telling others can really boost our happiness and well-being. When we hurry to share our joy, we miss the chance to truly understand and enjoy the moment. There is strength in holding on to your happiness privately. Not feeling the need to show others that you are happy helps you build a stronger sense of independence and calmness within yourself. You start to believe in your own feelings and experiences without needing others to validate them. Being confident in yourself is important for long-term happiness and strength. Think about the happiest people you know. They usually don't share their happiness all the time on social media or tell everyone they encounter. They have a calm confidence and a feeling of happiness that comes from inside. You can sense their happiness just by being around them. Keeping your happiness to yourself helps shield it from any negativity. Not everyone will share in your happiness, and showing your joy to those who may feel jealous or bitter can spoil the moment. When you share your happiness with people who genuinely care about you, you help safeguard your positive feelings. It doesn't mean you can't share your happiness with others. Spending time with loved ones brings happiness and helps create lasting memories together. Think carefully about when and with whom you share. Talk to people who truly care about you instead of sharing your feelings with a large group that may not really care. Growing happiness quietly helps you build a more genuine connection with joy. When you stop worrying about how others see your happiness, you can discover what really makes you feel good without outside pressure. This results in a more real and lasting kind of happiness. Also, when you don't always share your happy moments, you allow others to share their joy with you. When we focus too much on our own happiness, we might unintentionally overlook others or make them feel like their experiences aren't as important. When we practice being quietly content, we improve our ability to listen and become more caring friends. Finding happiness in small private moments helps strengthen our ability to bounce back. Life doesn't always have perfect moments like you see on Instagram. By appreciating the small everyday things that we don't need to show off, we can learn to stay positive even when times are tough. True happiness is often discovered in quiet moments, personal successes, and close relationships. These experiences lose their charm when shared publicly. When we embrace private joy, we enhance our own happiness and create a sense of mystery that naturally attracts others to us. As you go ahead, try to enjoy happiness without feeling the need to share it right away. Pause for a moment to feel the joy, allowing it to sink in before you choose how to share it with others. The best moments are often the ones you hold dear, enjoyed in the peacefulness of being alone. True happiness isn't about how many people are aware of it. It's about how deeply you experience it inside yourself. Lesson 8: Allow them to be curious. In a world where sharing too much is common, there is a special strength in keeping some things private. Letting others be curious about you, what you've done, and your experiences can be a powerful asset in your personal and work life. This chapter looks at the idea of mystique and how it can benefit you along with methods for keeping an intriguing presence in a highly connected world. Mystique has the power to attract and interest people. When you don't share every detail of your life, it allows curiosity to grow. This curiosity can result in more interest, respect, and even admiration from people around you. Consider the most interesting people you know. They likely don't share every detail of their life openly. They show just enough to spark curiosity, making others want to find out more. In work environments, keeping some things private can be very helpful. When coworkers and bosses can't easily categorize you or guess what you'll do next, you become a more flexible and valuable asset. This unpredictability can create more chances as others might be more willing to think of you for different roles or projects. Also, by keeping your professional goals and strategies to yourself, you lower the chance of others taking your ideas or trying to sabotage your work. Curiosity is a strong tool that can benefit you when used correctly. When others are interested in you, they tend to focus more on your actions and words. This extra focus can lead to more influence and effect. Curiosity can often result in positive thoughts. If people don't know everything about you, they might make positive assumptions, which could improve how they see you. But creating an air of mystery doesn't mean you have to be totally closed off or hard to reach. Strike a balance between being interesting and keeping some mystery. Be open enough to connect with others, but keep some mystery to spark their curiosity. This method can make your interactions more engaging and memorable, as people are naturally attracted to things they don't completely grasp. To keep things intriguing, be choosy about what you post on social media. Rather than sharing every single detail of your day, focus on the most important or interesting moments. When you share, concentrate on the result instead of the steps taken. Instead of writing down every detail of a project, just show the great final outcome. This method keeps an air of mystery while showing that you can easily accomplish impressive things. In talks, try to use deflection skillfully. When someone asks you personal questions, reply with your own thoughtful, open-ended questions. This method helps keep your privacy while also demonstrating real interest in others, which makes you more likable. Many people like to share about themselves, so steering the conversation can help you and make it more enjoyable for them. Another helpful approach is to develop various interests and skills. Being multifaceted makes it difficult to pin down who you are, which adds to your appeal. Feel free to impress others with your hidden skills or surprising information. This uncertainty makes people curious and keeps them interested in you. Avoid the need to explain yourself all the time. Sometimes, being quiet can have a stronger impact than speaking. When you accomplish something significant, allow the achievement to stand on its own instead of providing a lengthy description of your journey. This method keeps things intriguing while showing confidence and self-assurance. The aim is not to be distant or detached but to spark curiosity that attracts people. When you keep some things to yourself, you're not only safeguarding your privacy, you're also crafting an interesting story about yourself that others are drawn to. This story can lead to new possibilities, create chances, and help you succeed in both your personal and professional life. In conclusion, embracing the idea of let them wonder means understanding that not everything has to be shared. Keeping some things a bit unclear allows for curiosity, respect, and good thoughts about others. In a world full of information, people who create a sense of mystery are noticeable. Next time you feel like sharing too much, take a moment to think about how impactful it can be to leave some things to the imagination. Your silence can often say more than your words. Lesson 9: Secret goals have a stronger impact. The impact of a hidden goal is often overlooked in our connected world. We are in a time when it's common to share all parts of our lives, from our morning coffee to our job goals. There is a strong psychological reason to keep our goals private, particularly when they are very important to us. Sharing our goals too early can make us feel like we've achieved something even when we haven't. When we share our goals with others, it can make us feel satisfied too soon, almost like we've already accomplished them. This idea, called social reality, can really lower our motivation to go after the goal. It feels like our brain has already checked off the task, making us less motivated to finish it. Additionally, sharing our goals with others can expose us to outside influences and viewpoints that might not match what we really want. Friends and family who care about us may give advice or feedback that can influence our decisions. Feedback can be helpful, but have a clear vision and solid foundation before bringing others into our goal-setting process. Hidden goals have a special strength. They serve as a hidden source of inspiration, a quiet flame that ignites inside us. By keeping our ambitions private, we can concentrate on the necessary work to reach them without being distracted by others' opinions or judgments. Focusing inward can help us pursue our goals in a more genuine way. Keeping our goals private can boost our motivation in surprising ways. It's exciting to work on something that others are unaware of. It adds a sense of intrigue to what we do and can make the experience more thrilling. Keeping things to ourselves can help us avoid feeling let down if we don't meet what others expect. It gives us the freedom to change our goals without feeling pressured by others. But just because goals are kept private doesn't mean you're working alone. Choose carefully who we tell our dreams and goals to. Having a small trusted group of friends can give us the support and accountability we need without the issues that come with sharing too much with many people. These people can provide support and advice while honoring the confidentiality of our goals. Using a strategy of hidden goals needs focus and willpower. In a world where sharing is common, it can be hard to hold back from posting about our latest project or future plans. The benefits of this self-control can be quite substantial. When we keep our goals to ourselves, we give ourselves room to try new things, make mistakes, and change our plans without worrying about what others think. A good way to set and reach your personal goals is to make a mission statement or vision board just for yourself. This clear symbol of your goals can remind you of what you're aiming for without needing approval from others. Looking at this private document regularly can help you stay focused and motivated. Another approach is to change the way we view reaching our goals. Rather than looking for acknowledgement of our goals, we can concentrate on the joy of steady progress. Take a moment to appreciate your small achievements on your own, as each one helps you move closer to your main goal. This internal celebration can be just as fulfilling, if not more so, than public recognition. Hidden goals can influence more than just personal success. In work environments, not sharing your goals can help you stay ahead of the competition. Having your plans unknown to others gives you an advantage of surprise. This can be very helpful in negotiations, job promotions, or business plans. As you start your journey with hidden goals, if you decide to share them, it will have a greater impact. It's amazing to see someone achieve success or change dramatically, almost as if it happened overnight. When you keep your goals to yourself, you boost your chances of reaching them and create a more exciting moment when you finally share your successes. Even though we often feel the urge to share our goals, there is great strength in keeping them to ourselves. When we take care of our goals quietly, we keep them safe from outside distractions, stay motivated from within, and set ourselves up for real and meaningful successes. Next time you think about sharing your new goal with everyone, think about the possible advantages of keeping it to yourself. Your future self might appreciate the privacy you have kept throughout your journey. Lesson 10: Privacy keeps negativity away. In today's connected world, it's easy to feel like we should share everything about our lives. We share our meals, workouts, relationships, and goals on social media, looking for validation and support from our online communities. But this ongoing flow of information about our lives can sometimes bring in an unwanted visitor, negativity. When we share too much, we unintentionally invite unwanted opinions, criticisms, and judgments from others. Some of these might have good intentions, but they can often be misdirected, lacking information, or just negative. Having too many outside opinions can confuse us, make us doubt ourselves, and slow down our progress toward our goals. Think about sharing a new business idea or a career goal. Instead of getting the encouragement and support you want, you might hear a lot of warning stories, negative predictions, or even discouraging comments. Negative comments, even if meant to help, can create doubt in your mind and may slow down your motivation and progress. When we regularly share our thoughts, plans, and actions with others, we open ourselves up to those who might drain our energy. These are people who, whether they realize it or not, take away our energy and happiness. They could be people who often complain, have a negative outlook, or just project their own fears and limitations onto others. When we share too much, we provide these energy vampires with more things to use against us, more parts of our lives to judge or be concerned about. Privacy serves as a strong protection against this negativity. When we keep our plans, goals, and progress private, we create a safe space for our dreams. This bubble helps us develop our ideas, tackle challenges, and move forward without outside opinions getting in the way. Consider privacy like a greenhouse that helps you grow personally. A greenhouse helps plants grow in a controlled space, just like privacy gives your ideas and goals a safe place to develop and thrive. This safe space lets you try things out, make errors, and learn without worrying about being judged or criticized by anyone. Additionally, privacy helps us keep a good mental state. When we don't keep sharing our thoughts and experiences all the time, we're less likely to worry about how others will react to them. Being free from needing approval from others can help you have a more genuine and satisfying path in your personal growth. Understand that privacy doesn't mean being completely alone. Choose carefully what we share and who we share it with. We can ask for help and support when we need it, but we can choose to do this from a small group of trusted people instead of sharing our problems with everyone. To build this protective barrier of privacy, begin by paying closer attention to what you share. Before you post on social media or talk about your plans with others, think. Is this information really needed to share? Who will gain from this information? What could happen if we share this information? Think about having a cooling off period before you share important news or make decisions. Take some time to think about your experiences before you choose to share them with anyone. This can help stop you from sharing too much too quickly and allow you to think about how your words might affect others. A good approach is to change the subject when people ask about things you'd rather not discuss. It's okay to gently shift the topic or give vague answers that keep curiosity at bay without sharing too much detail. Your journey is personal and you don't have to share it with anyone. When you keep things private, it doesn't mean you're hiding or being unfriendly. It just means you're making a space for yourself to grow, learn, and succeed without always being influenced by others. When you prioritize privacy, you might notice your mind feels clearer, your focus improves, and your progress becomes more consistent. Without the ongoing flow of opinions and possible negativity from others, you can create your own path and move ahead with confidence. Privacy is not just about hiding, it's about making a safe space for your dreams and goals. It's about keeping your good energy safe and staying clear about your goals. By removing unnecessary negativity, privacy helps you focus on what really matters, your personal growth and achieving your goals. Lesson 11: Your challenges are not your identity. Today, with social media and being always connected, many people share all parts of their lives online, including their challenges and difficulties. Understand that while being open and asking for help can be valuable, not every challenge you encounter needs to be shared with others. Your difficulties and personal challenges are not for the purpose of gaining likes, comments, or going viral. Many people are now sharing their personal and often painful experiences on social media or with friends who might not know how to respond. This practice is known as trauma dumping. This practice can hurt both the person sharing and those who receive it. Know that sharing can help you feel better, but it might also bring back painful memories and put a strain on others. Additionally, frequently sharing your challenges can lead to a story of being a victim that might be hard to move past. If you always show yourself as someone who is struggling, it might end up becoming true. People might start to view you mainly by your struggles, possibly missing your strengths, achievements, and good qualities. Think about handling your challenges in a more private and healthy way instead of sharing them with everyone. Journaling is a great way to think about yourself and let out your feelings. Writing down your thoughts and feelings helps you see things more clearly and understand them better, all without worrying about what others think. This private practice lets you be fully honest with yourself without worrying about being judged or misunderstood. Getting professional help is a good way to deal with your challenges in a private manner. A therapist or counselor offers a private and secure environment where you can address your difficulties. They can give you expert advice and helpful strategies that fit your unique situation, which random internet commenters just can't offer. Building a small, reliable support network is important. Rather than sharing your problems with everyone, talk to a few trusted friends or family members who are known to be supportive and dependable. Talking one-on-one can be much more meaningful and useful than sharing with a larger group that may not care as much. Remember that sometimes sharing our struggles can be helpful and positive. Choose carefully what you share, who you share it with, and why you are sharing it. If your experience can truly assist others or add to an important discussion, it might be worthwhile to share. However, approach this with care and purpose. Before you share a struggle, think about why you want to share it. Will it really help me or others? Am I feeling ready to deal with possible reactions? Is this the right place or group for this information? Thinking about these questions can help you decide what to keep private and what to share. When you decide to share, concentrate on what you learned or how you grew instead of getting caught up in the specifics of the challenge. This method helps you take part in conversations in a positive way while keeping your personal struggles private and avoiding past hurts. Privacy holds power. When you keep your struggles private or share them with just a few trusted people, you take charge of your story and safeguard your emotional health. Seek help or support, but you should be thoughtful about how and with whom you share your challenges. In a world where being open is often seen as being real, understand that keeping some things private can actually be a way to take care of yourself. Your challenges are a part of your path, not something for others to see. When you show them the respect and privacy they need, it allows for real healing and growth free from the expectations or opinions of others. You have the control to choose what to share and what to keep to yourself. Being aware of the effects oversharing and finding private ways to deal with your challenges can help you handle life's difficulties with strength and poise. Your challenges can influence you, but they don't determine who you are, and you don't have to share them with everyone. Lesson 12: Victory are quiet, but failures are loud. As we work towards our goals and dreams, we face both wins and challenges. It's a normal part of the journey, but how we deal with these moments can greatly affect our progress and well-being. Managing our wins and losses involves recognizing the importance of discretion, particularly in a world that often highlights our failures while overlooking our successes. People often notice failures more than successes, and this is a common part of how we think. We tend to focus more on negative information, which is called negativity bias. This trait helped our ancestors stay aware of dangers, but now it often makes us focus too much on our mistakes and flaws. Social media and constant connectivity have made this problem worse. Now, failures can be shared instantly with many people while successes are often overlooked or quickly forgotten. Noticing this imbalance is the first step to taking back control of your story. When you face a setback, hold off on sharing it right away. Take a moment to reflect on the experience by yourself. This method lets you think about the failure without worrying about what others might say or think. You have the chance to learn from what happened, change your approach, and keep going with fresh motivation. Dealing with setbacks on your own keeps you safe from the good intentions of others who may not offer helpful advice. Support can be helpful, but having too many opinions can confuse you and distract you from what you really want to do. When you keep your challenges to yourself or share them only with a few trusted friends, you can think clearly and make decisions based on your own feelings and understanding. On the other hand, when you have a win, no matter how small, it's also important to hold back from sharing it too much. Victories are quiet, and that's perfectly fine. Take a moment to enjoy your achievements, appreciating the happiness that comes from reaching your goals. This method has a few advantages. It helps you stay humble and concentrate on the path forward instead of getting comfortable with what you've already accomplished. It also shields you from possible negative responses from others like jealousy or doubt, which can lessen your excitement and drive. Also, keeping your successes private adds a sense of mystery and interest to your journey. People are curious by nature, and when they notice consistent results without understanding everything behind them, it boosts your reputation and influence. This approach works well in work environments where what you do matters more than what you say. When you focus on getting results instead of always discussing your plans or small wins, you create a strong reputation built on real accomplishments instead of empty promises or bragging. Taking time to quietly celebrate your successes can make you feel more satisfied and motivated from within. Rather than depending on others for approval, you discover satisfaction in achieving things on your own. This internal locus of control is an effective way to achieve long-term success and personal growth. You can keep your attention on your goals no matter what others say or think. Lesson 13: The unknown holds strength. In a world where sharing too much is common, keeping some things private can be a strong advantage for both personal and professional success. The psychological impact of the unknown can be used to improve our relationships, careers, and overall life experiences. By creating an air of mystery, we can connect with people's natural curiosity and use it to benefit us. People have always been drawn to mystery. Throughout history, from old myths to today's famous people, those who keep a sense of mystery tend to attract more interest and admiration than those who reveal everything about themselves. This idea comes from simple human psychology. We are curious beings, always wanting to learn and discover what we don't know. When something is partly hidden from us, it sparks our imagination and keeps us interested. A little mystery in personal relationships. This curiosity boosts our interest and can make us more attractive. This curiosity boosts our interest and can make us more attractive. It's not about being secretive or dishonest. It's about realizing that not every detail has to be shared. Not revealing everything can make interactions more fun and conversations more interesting. Mystery can be a strong way to keep influence and respect in a professional setting. Leaders who are secretive often have more authority than those who share everything. A bit of unpredictability can help others stay alert, motivating them to do their best in every interaction. By keeping some of our strategies and intentions private, we stay ahead of the competition. In negotiations or business dealings, the party that shares less information usually has the advantage. Find a balance. Having too much mystery can cause people to feel distrustful or left out. Share just enough to create trust and connection while still keeping some mystery. You can find this balance by being genuine in your interactions without having to share every detail of your life or thoughts. To create an air of mystery, pay attention to what you share, particularly on social media. Rather than sharing everything about your day, focus on posting the most meaningful or interesting moments. In conversations, focus on listening more than talking. This helps you communicate better and makes you seem more thoughtful and deep. Another way is to develop a variety of interests and experiences that you keep to yourself. Having skills and qualities that come out from time to time can make you a more interesting person. It makes people curious and eager to find out more about you. Think about being more thoughtful about when and how you talk about your ideas or achievements in your work life. Rather than sharing every little success or idea right away, hold off until you have more significant results to present. This method keeps some things a bit mysterious and makes your later revelations more powerful when you decide to share them. The aim of creating mystery is not to be hard to understand or to trick others. Recognize how sharing certain things can be powerful and why it's valuable to keep some parts of your life to yourself. By doing this, you add layers and richness to your presence that can be interesting and strong. Embracing mystery in your life means understanding that you don't have to provide the world with a full explanation of who you are or what you're doing. Keeping some things private can help you feel more at ease and make you more interesting to others. In a world where sharing everything is common, keeping some things to yourself can make you stand out and lead to new chances and stronger relationships. Next time you want to share every detail of your life or your next big plan, take a moment to think about the benefits of keeping some things to yourself. Allow others to be curious. Encourage their curiosity. By doing this, you may discover that you've connected with one of the most subtle but strong influences in how people interact, the captivating charm of the unknown. Lesson 14, Personal Life, Calm Thoughts. In our connected world where it feels like every moment is meant to be shared, having a truly private life might seem old-fashioned or even out of reach. As we explore the link between privacy and mental health, we find an important fact. Having privacy can lead to a calmer mind. The ongoing urge to post about our lives online can lead to continuous feelings of worry. We often shape our experiences not for our own pleasure but to gain the approval of others. This outside focus distracts us from the present and leads to ongoing comparisons and feelings of insecurity. When we take back our privacy, we can focus our energy on ourselves, helping us feel more calm and satisfied. Setting boundaries in today's digital world is important for keeping your inner peace. It begins with a clear and strong change in thinking. Not everything has to be shared. This doesn't mean isolating yourself or cutting off all connections with others. It's about being careful with what we decide to share about our lives. Think about using a sharing filter before you post anything online. Consider this: is this beneficial for me or for others? Do I want this to be part of my online presence in the future? Taking a moment to think helps us avoid the impulse to share every idea or experience right away. Another good idea is to set specific offline times in your daily schedule. These are times when you intentionally take a break from social media and other online platforms. Take this time to do things that make you feel good without worrying about keeping track of everything. Enjoy a book, stroll in nature, or share a meaningful chat with someone you care about, all without grabbing your phone to take pictures. Finding inner peace by choosing what we share also means being aware of the energy around us. We should be careful about what we share and also thoughtful about what we take in. Stop following accounts that make you feel tired or not good enough. Make your digital space show the calm and good vibes you want in your life. Privacy isn't just about hiding or being alone. It's about making a special place inside you where you can grow, think, and refresh yourself without outside distractions. This inner space provides strength and stability, helping you face life's challenges with more resilience and ease. When you choose to live more privately, you might see changes in your relationships. Connections that are shallow might disappear while stronger, more meaningful relationships will grow. This is a normal and good change. When you share less online, you make room for real face-to-face connections. Real connections provide support and happiness, greatly enhancing your overall peace and well-being. Living a more private life can be challenging in a culture where sharing is common. Friends or family might expect to know everything about your life. Be clear about your boundaries and kindly explain that your choice to share less is for your own mental health. As time goes on, the people who genuinely care about you will learn to respect and appreciate your dedication to privacy. As you build this private life, you may find a new sense of freedom. You can enjoy the present moment without feeling the need to document and share your experiences all the time. This presence offers a strong feeling of peace and happiness that likes or comments can't compare to. By valuing privacy, we are not only keeping our personal information safe but also ensuring our peace of mind. We are making room for looking inward, growing as people, and building real connections. Your private life is a safe haven in a world that can feel chaotic and overwhelming, providing a calm space amidst the turmoil. As you continue on your journey, not every moment has to be shared to hold significance. Not every accomplishment requires others to see its worth. Your personal life is valuable, providing comfort and tranquility to your mind. Take care of it, share it with thought, and see how your inner peace increases, spreading out and positively affecting all parts of your life. Lesson 15: Work quietly, come out prepared. In a world that always seeks our attention and pushes us to share everything about our lives, there is a special strength in working quietly and coming forward prepared. This way of growing personally and professionally helps us concentrate on what really matters without the distractions and pressures that often come from being in the public eye. Building quietly allows us to create a special place where our dreams and goals can grow. This doesn't mean we isolate ourselves or completely cut off from others. It's about choosing carefully what we share and when we share it. By keeping our projects, goals, and progress private, we shield ourselves from possible negative influences that could disrupt our efforts. One major advantage of building quietly is the freedom it offers. When we stop updating others on our progress or looking for validation, we can focus completely on the work we are doing. This immersion helps you concentrate better and often results in important breakthroughs. Imagine it like growing a garden quietly. You can take care of your ideas and projects without the stress of others watching or the urge to finish too soon. Additionally, working quietly helps us keep our motivation and progress going. Sharing our goals or progress too soon can lead to feeling like we've accomplished something when we really haven't. Feeling accomplished too soon can lower our motivation to keep putting in effort. When we keep our efforts private, we nurture the inner drive that helps us achieve our full potential. This approach also has the benefit of providing an element of surprise. When we come out prepared, having developed our skills, knowledge, or project in private, the effect is usually much stronger. It's similar to watching a plant grow little by little versus suddenly seeing a beautiful garden that seems to have appeared overnight. The latter brings a feeling of amazement and respect that can greatly enhance our personal and work reputation. Working quietly lets us make mistakes and learn without the stress of being watched by others. Every important success includes some amount of trying and learning from mistakes. By keeping these processes to ourselves, we allow room to try new things, learn from our errors, and improve our methods without worrying about being judged or criticized. A safe place to fail is important for new ideas and personal development. Building quietly doesn't mean we have to do it all by ourselves. Have a small group of trusted friends who can offer support, feedback, and encouragement as you go along. We should select these people with care. They need to genuinely care about us and recognize the importance of keeping things private. While we work quietly, hold back on sharing our progress too soon. In today's world driven by social media, this can be tough. We tend to share our lives as they happen, looking for likes and comments to feel validated. By resisting this urge, we safeguard our vision and keep our focus on the final goal instead of temporary moments of online attention. To build quietly and be ready to emerge, it's useful to create strategies that help with this method. Keeping a private journal or log of your progress is a helpful method. This lets you recognize your successes and challenges without sharing them widely. It gives you a useful record of your journey that you can look back on later. Another approach is to establish clear milestones for yourself and determine in advance when you'll be ready to move forward. This stops you from sharing too soon and makes sure that when you show your work or achievements, they make the biggest impression. Develop patience. Working quietly often means spending a lot of time without getting feedback or recognition from others. Keep your long-term goals in mind and remember the advantages of this method to help you stay motivated along the way. When it's time to step out, do it with confidence and a clear goal. Your time of growth and learning has set you up nicely. Share your accomplishments or project clearly and confidently, allowing the outcomes to show their value. The strength of working quietly is found not only in the final outcome, but also in the individual you grow into during the journey. When you take this path, you build strength, independence, and a strong feeling of satisfaction from achieving something important by yourself. In a world that often prefers loudness to depth, deciding to work quietly and come forward prepared is a strong message. It shows confidence and smart planning that makes you unique. Embrace privacy, concentrate on your goals, and get ready to come out stronger, more skilled, and set to make a difference. Lesson 16: Keep news for true friends. In today's connected world, it's common to share too much about our lives with anyone who will pay attention. Social media platforms have made it easy to share our thoughts, experiences, and achievements with many people. It's really important to choose carefully what we share and who we share it with. This chapter looks at why share our biggest news and personal details only with our closest friends and trusted people. First, know the difference between acquaintances and real friends. In our social groups, we usually have a lot of people we think of as friends, but not all of these relationships are the same in terms of closeness and connection. Acquaintances are people we know in a casual way, maybe from work, social gatherings, or shared friends. These relationships can be nice and helpful, but they usually don't have the closeness and trust needed to share our most personal news and experiences. True friends are those special people with whom we share a deep and meaningful bond. These are the people who have supported us in good times and bad, who know what we believe in and hope for, and who truly care about our happiness. These relationships involve trust, respect, and being open with each other. When we share our important news and personal details only with our closest friends, we build a trusting and intimate space that makes our relationship stronger. Sharing our joys, struggles, and important life events with those we care about helps them be more involved in our lives. Sharing in this way makes people feel special and connected in a way that isn't possible with more casual relationships. Sharing news with our closest friends first shows that we care about and prioritize these relationships. It shows that we trust them with information we aren't ready to share with everyone else. Trust can lead to people helping each other more, which results in better conversations and a stronger support network. One more advantage of sharing news with true friends is the level of support and feedback we get. Real friends tend to give sincere and considerate reactions to our updates no matter if they are good or bad. They understand our situation better and can give more detailed advice or celebrate with us. On the other hand, sharing news broadly on social media or with friends usually leads to shallow responses or unwanted opinions that might not be useful or helpful. Think about the possible negatives of sharing too much with a larger group. Sharing every detail of our lives can lead to unwanted judgment, jealousy, or negativity. Not everyone will care about our well-being, and some might use the information we provide to harm us. When we choose carefully what to share and with whom, we keep ourselves safe from possible harm and enjoy a sense of privacy that feels both reassuring and empowering. But keeping this level of privacy doesn't mean we have to completely cut ourselves off or be so secretive that we push others away. It's about balancing being open and being careful. We can have nice chats and share suitable information with friends and coworkers without revealing our private news or sensitive experiences. To keep strong relationships and protect your privacy, think about setting up special times or events to share important news with your close friends and family. You can have regular catch-up sessions, group dinners, or an annual gathering to share important updates. These special places for sharing can make talking to your closest friends feel more important and special. Being a good listener when others share their news is important too. When a close friend shares something important with you, show that you value their trust by listening carefully, responding thoughtfully, and keeping what they say private. Building trust and respect will make your relationship stronger and help keep communication open with those close to you. Sharing news with true friends is a valuable habit that can strengthen our relationships, safeguard our privacy, and foster a deeper exchange of personal information. When we choose carefully what to share and with whom, we build stronger bonds with our real friends and keep a good distance from others. This method helps us enjoy the advantages of close trusted relationships while keeping our privacy intact and avoiding unnecessary negativity or judgment. You don't have to share everything about your life with everyone. Save your important news for those who truly care and have earned your trust. Lesson 17, provide them with outcomes, not methods. In a world that loves constant updates and behind-the-scenes looks, there's a strong strategy that is often missed, concentrating on results instead of the process. This method keeps your privacy safe and improves how others see you both personally and professionally by focusing on the results rather than explaining every step of your journey. You present yourself as capable and efficient, which can greatly enhance your influence and respect in different areas of life. Think about how sharing every detail of your work process can affect things. It may look clear and interesting, but it can actually lower how much people value your final achievement. When people know about every challenge, failure, and little success throughout the journey, the final outcome might not seem as impressive. It's similar to seeing a magician describe each trick before doing it. The magic fades away, taking some of the audience's amazement and appreciation with it. By showing just the final product or achievement, you let others concentrate only on your success. This method gives the impression of being naturally skilled, which can be more striking than explaining all the hard work and difficulties you faced. It's not about tricking people or keeping secrets. It's about choosing what information you share to make it more effective and to keep your own peace of mind. This approach works well in work environments. At work, coworkers and bosses usually care more about the results than the details of how you achieve them. When you concentrate on results, you show that you can achieve goals without needing ongoing direction or supervision. This can help you gain more trust from your bosses and possibly give you more freedom in your job. Additionally, sharing just the results can help you avoid unwanted oversight or close monitoring. When you keep others informed about your process, you invite unwanted advice, criticism, or interference that could slow you down. Keeping the process private helps you stay in control of your work and prevents others from disrupting your methods or undermining your confidence. In personal efforts like fitness goals or creative projects, the same idea holds true. Sharing every workout or draft of your novel might bring some nice comments, but it can also lead to comparisons, unwanted advice, or even feelings of discouragement. Showing off your toned body or completed book makes a stronger impression, motivating others and keeping your journey safe from outside opinions. This method helps you keep some mystery and interest. When others aren't aware of all the details behind your success, they tend to see your achievements with greater respect and interest. This can be especially helpful in competitive situations where keeping your strategies and methods to yourself can provide you with a big advantage. Find a balance. Focusing on results is usually helpful, but sometimes it can be useful to share parts of your process. In mentoring situations, sharing your methods can be very helpful for others to learn and improve. Choose carefully when and with whom you share these details. To put this strategy into action, begin by paying attention to how you share things. Before sharing an update or discussing your progress with someone, consider whether this information is useful or if it's best to keep it to yourself. Practice holding back from sharing every little success and instead, save your updates for the important milestones. When you share results, show how valuable and impactful they are. Rather than explaining the many hours you worked, highlight how your success helps your team, company, or community. This changes the focus from your own story to the wider impact of your success, which can be more interesting and impressive to others. The aim is not to hide or confuse but to be smart about the information you provide. When you share results instead of the process, you keep your peace and privacy intact while also building a reputation for being capable and successful. This method lets your accomplishments show what you've done, often conveying more than a long explanation of your path could. In a world where sharing too much is common, focusing on results makes you different. It shows professionalism, confidence, and self-assurance that can lead to new opportunities. Next time you feel like sharing every detail of your journey, think about the impact of focusing only on destination. Let your results show what you can do and see how people's views of you change for the better. Lesson 18: Keep your blessings private. In a world where social media lets us easily share our lives, it's now quite common to show off our blessings to everyone. Many of us want to share our good luck like new job promotions and nice vacations with our online friends. There is a special benefit in keeping our blessings private, and this practice can bring more personal happiness and help us avoid possible negative outcomes. Wanting to share our good fortune usually comes from a true sense of happiness and enthusiasm. We want people to join us in celebrating and recognizing our accomplishments. While this urge makes sense, think about the possible negative effects of sharing so much. When we share our blessings, we can expect different reactions and not all of them will be good. One main reason to avoid sharing your blessings is that it can lead to envy or resentment from others. Not everyone in your network is as fortunate as you, and seeing regular updates about your success can create negative feelings in those who are having a tough time. Don't feel guilty about your good luck. Just be aware of how sharing it might affect others. Also, sharing your good fortune all the time can make your life seem unrealistic. Social media makes us show a polished version of our lives. When we only highlight the good parts, we help create a culture of comparison that can be damaging to both ourselves and others. Each person's path is unique, and what feels like a good thing for you might cause stress or worry for someone else. Rather than sharing your blessings with others, think about showing gratitude in a personal way. Being thankful can lead to many positive effects on our minds, such as feeling happier and more satisfied with life. Keeping a gratitude journal or taking a moment each day to think about what you're thankful for can help you enjoy the benefits of recognizing your blessings without the risks of sharing them publicly. Being privately grateful helps you truly value your blessings without needing approval from others. When we talk about our good luck openly, we usually hope to get likes, comments, or some kind of recognition in return. Focusing on others can take away from our own enjoyment of the blessing. When we keep our gratitude to ourselves, we can enjoy the experience and really appreciate the moment. One more benefit of keeping your blessings to yourself is that it helps protect you from negative energy or bad wishes. Many cultures think that talking too much about your good luck can bring bad luck or the evil eye. Even if you don't believe in this, there's a good reason to keep your successes private. It stops others from feeling like they deserve your good fortune or trying to take advantage of it. It doesn't mean you shouldn't share your happiness with others. Choose carefully what you share and who you share it with. Think about sharing your achievements with a small group of friends or family who truly care and will be happy for you without any hidden agendas. Sharing moments in a personal way can be much more meaningful and satisfying than making big announcements to a large, distant crowd. When you choose to share your blessings, concentrate on showing gratitude instead of bragging. Recognize your good fortune by appreciating the contributions of others, the element of luck or the effort you've put in, instead of viewing it as something you deserve automatically. This method can reduce possible negative responses and might even encourage others to think about their own good fortune. Deciding whether to share your blessings or keep them to yourself is a personal choice. By practicing gratitude privately and sharing it selectively, you might discover that you can appreciate your good fortune more deeply and genuinely. True happiness and satisfaction come from within, not from how many likes or comments you get on social media. As you go ahead, try to enjoy your blessings completely in the moment without the need to share them right away. Your experiences can become much more meaningful and impactful when you don't worry about how others will see them. By doing this, you will safeguard your own happiness and well-being while also helping to create a culture that appreciates real experiences more than polished displays of success. Final lesson, the power of displays of success. Final lesson, the power of privacy. In a world that always wants us to pay attention and share everything about our lives, there is a special strength in being quiet and keeping things private. The idea of silent moves, loud success means that the biggest achievements usually come from people who work quietly, out of the public eye until they are ready to show what they've done. This way to achieve success isn't about being secretive or misleading. It's about directing your energy towards your goals instead of looking for approval or attention as you progress. By making silent moves, you can focus completely on your work without the distractions and pressures of constant sharing and updates. Think about a tree growing in a forest. It doesn't tell you every time it grows a little or when a new leaf appears. It gradually becomes taller and stronger, taking nutrients from the soil and energy from the sun until eventually it stands above everything else. This is the core idea of quiet actions resulting in great achievements. This approach offers a key advantage. It gives you freedom. When you don't have to keep others updated on your progress, you can try new things, learn from your mistakes, and change direction without needing to explain yourself or worry about what others think. This freedom can encourage new ideas and creative solutions since you aren't limited by what others expect or think. Additionally, working quietly helps you steer clear of the risks of celebrating too soon or feeling discouraged from talking about your goals too early. Research in psychology indicates that when you share your goals, it can create a false feeling of accomplishment, making it less likely that you will actually achieve them. When you keep your actions quiet, you stay focused and motivated to finish your projects. Quiet actions help keep you safe from bad vibes and possible interference from others. When others know your plans, they might intentionally or unintentionally slow you down, whether due to jealousy, competition, or just not understanding. By keeping your cards close, you protect yourself from outside influences and stay in charge of your path. Practicing silent moves doesn't mean you have to isolate yourself or keep everything about your life to yourself. It's about being thoughtful and purposeful with what you share and when. Consider sharing your thoughts with a few trusted mentors or supporters who can offer guidance while keeping your privacy and focus intact. This principle highlights the importance of showcasing your achievements when the time is right. When you work quietly and hard, the results of your success can be much more significant. Many people find it surprising, leading to feelings of awe and respect. This unexpected insight can lead to new possibilities that may not have come up if you had been discussing every part of your journey. Consider some of the most successful people in different areas. They often appear to emerge suddenly and unexpectedly. They have probably been working hard for a long time, improving their skills or growing their business. Their quiet actions led to a big success that got everyone's attention. Putting this principle into practice in your life takes discipline and a change in how you think. Today, with social media and being always connected, the desire to share is powerful. Begin by defining your projects and goals clearly and decide what you will share and what you won't share with others. Make a personal space, either physical or digital, to keep track of your progress and enjoy small achievements without sharing them with everyone. The path of quiet efforts leading to big achievements can be challenging. Sometimes, you might feel alone or question yourself if you're not getting regular feedback or support. During these times, it's crucial to remember your why, the fundamental reason for your goals and dreams. As you practice making quiet moves, you might notice that you start to understand your own reasons better and rely less on what others think. This internal locus of control can be very empowering, helping you to pursue your goals with more clarity and determination. The idea of silent moves, loud success, focuses on prioritizing what truly matters instead of just looking good, emphasizing lasting success rather than quick recognition. By using this approach, you prepare yourself for success that feels genuine and fulfilling, and it can also create a bigger impact when it is revealed. Stay focused on your work and let your success do the talking.